effects of the Great Depression can best be seen through the plight of individual American citizens. Malnutrition, disease, and poor living conditions plagued these citizens, and their quality of life dramatically declined during the Depression. Our essay focuses on the effects of the Depression on the everyday man and how the government addressed their grievances.
Two groups extremely hard hit in particular by the Depression were the miners and farmers. One of the biggest economic impacts of the Depression, similar to the 2008 recession, was the increase in the number of layoffs in an attempt to counteract profit plummets. The threat of unemployment constantly loomed over the heads of miners, and as a result, men once averse to deplorable working conditions were prone to negotiating their salaries and resorted to prostituting their safety for a fraction of their pre-depression wages. No matter how hard these miners worked, they were still unable to adequately provide for their families. Also, coal owners were just as desperate for payment as miners themselves. Farmers were also hit hard by the Depression. Malnutrition and disease were common, and a journalist, Lorena Hickok, even found a woman feeding her children a soup made out of a plant, Russian thistle, resembling barbed wire because she had nothing else to feed them. Other farmers' troubles were plagued by overproduction, which drastically lowered the price of crops.
The government focused on the creation of new programs to address the plight of those suffering. The new Agricultural Adjustment Act attempted to address the plight of farmers. FARA, the Federal Relief Emergency Act, was to provide relief to the household unemployed. The Civil Works Administration was a short-term measure created by FARA meant to provide immediate relief in the form of labor jobs for the unemployed. The NRA, perhaps the biggest government agency created during the Depression, sought to bring together labor, government, and industry in order to create a set of codes dictating fair practices, prices, and wages.